Hi, I'm here with Marsha Jacobson, the author of The Wrong Calamity. Again, we are reading her memoir for our April Great Indie Read, and I would have a question that I would like to ask her. I'm wondering, what was the most challenging part of writing this memoir that is obviously so deeply personal to you in your life? And on the flip side of that, what was the most rewarding part?
Well, one of the most challenging was that people told me no publisher would want to publish it because I'm not a celebrity. It wasn't a celebrity memoir, and it's a debut book, so I don't have a following. And, you know, I kept writing despite that, and I'm glad I did because it obviously got published. Another thing that was challenging about the writing was writing in a way that, especially in my young years, which are described in the book, the reader would be able to see what was happening, even though the narrator couldn't, and still keep the narrator being credible. Another thing that was very challenging was what you referred to, was how personal it was. First of all, it was not personal just to me, but there are other people, in this story. And I had to think about all of them and make sure that there was nothing gratuitous, extra that didn't need to be said about them. That, like, example, my daughters, I mean, obviously they were central to my life, but they are not central to the book. I brought them in only when something requiring their presence sort of was an important pivot point, or an important part to my experience that I was specifically writing. In terms of what was rewarding, well, related to how personal it is, I reached out and located most of the people in the book, especially those who had really been helpful to me at a time when I needed it, even if I didn't recognize their help and how important it was at the time. And some of us have reconnected and are friends again and still in touch. And that was really wonderful. Another thing that's been very rewarding is readers contacting me through my website to tell me the profound effect this book has had on them. And I think one of the most important things someone said to me was, this was actually after I had done a reading, and someone in the audience came up to me and said, all the details were different, but you were telling my story. And now I have hope that I'll get through this okay. And I mean, that was like the most rewarding moment. And now I'm getting invitations from organizations, from people to share what I've learned through my own experience to help others going through difficult times, both personally or professionally. And it's hard to imagine something more rewarding than being able to help others.
Wow, that is really awesome. Thank you for the thoughtful answer. If anybody who's watching us would like to ask Marsha their own questions and have a really great discussion about her memoir, I invite you to check out her memoir and read it, and join us for our meeting on Great Indie Reads at bookclubs.com, and you can RSVP. We'll be meeting on Sunday, May 5th. Thank you, Marsha.
Thank you.